Hey everybody, welcome to my new YouTube channel, Mama Be Teaching. I am so excited to be here. I am so excited to just launch this content. I am super excited to finally get the chance to reach out on a social media platform to the parents in the state of California, specifically in LA County, who have just heard some news, okay? And when I say news, I mean news. News being your baby gonna be at home for the next couple of months. And with that said, Mama Be Teaching is here to support you. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Star. I currently serve as an assistant principal at a high school in Los Angeles. And along with that, I am a mother of two. I have two beautiful girls, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So with that said, in August, honestly, since March rather, I've been serving as an assistant principal for a high school, but at the same time trying to homeschool my preschooler, right? That is a challenge, and I am here to help you. So stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, make sure you click on your notifications so that whenever I upload a video, you can get access to that video. Now, let me say this. The channel is more geared towards people who have those preschoolers, those toddlers, ages maybe 2 to 6 at home, and you kind of want to set up that, academic environment for them. But along the way, as the channel progresses, I am going to be including content for middle, high school, K through 12 essentially. This first video that I'm excited to show you guys is so important to me because here's the thing. We are experiencing crazy times, right? Coronavirus, the racial divide, the things that are going on in the African American community as it relates to police brutality, etc., right? With that said, your kids are still at home and they're still your kids. And one of the things I think that is truly important in this process is that we as parents create the environment for them. And everybody doesn't have the space all the time to do that, but it's so important that you create an academic space for your child during this time. Now, they are frustrated. They try, especially the little ones. They're like, why have I been in this house this long? What is going on? Like, I used to go to the park. I used to play. My daughter, she just reminded me, like, when are we going back to Chuck E. Cheese? And I'm like, Chuck E. Cheese does not even exist in my eyes anymore. So anyway, with that said, I wanted to create my first video to kind of outline ways that you can create a helpful environment for young kids. And I think that that's more so when it comes to the academic piece, create an academic setting for them, right? And in this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the academic settings that I set up for my daughter when this first started, March 2020, right? In April, I started to, we're here, we got to have a routine, we got to get this together. And I started to set up a little corner of our house just for her. Like, I made a small little school, is what I like to say, right? So today I want to show you guys some things that would be good for setting up a classroom environment when it comes to like maybe preschool environment ages 2 to 5, okay? So let's get started. So creating the academic environment, right? What does that look like? I'm going to share with you a few things that I purchased online to set up our new classroom environment beginning in August of 2020. So let me go ahead and sip this really quickly and let's get into it. Moms and dads, let's get into it. All right, so we all know about the Target run, right? Very front is always going to have the school supplies, right? When it's school season. Guys, you need these in your life. So first of all, little kids love to see their work. Little kids love to know that you're acknowledging what they do. This right here is amazing. It is called a clip display. I am probably going to get some little the sticky things that I normally use to even put up pictures of the house, in the house, or around the house rather, and put it on the wall. But what I loved about this is because it has the clips, instead of doing like something I would do as a teacher in the classroom with like a student work board, I'm going to make this something where I can collect her work. And since I have 2, I can put 10 assignments up, right? Because what you want to do is always make sure that whatever you're requiring your child to do, you are letting them, you're acknowledging that they're doing good, right? So I love these. These are at Target. They're called clip displays, and this is what I'm going to use to display some of her academic success, some of her work. And I should say some of there because my 1-year-old is really starting to tap into this academic thing. Okay? All right. Now, another thing that's so important is if I'm setting up this environment, I have to set it up in a way that displays and demonstrates everything that I'm trying to get my child to learn. My child's 3. She knows how to count to 50. So I found these cool things on Amazon, already laminated, and I'm going to put the links below. The 1 through 100 chart. If your baby is learning how to count to 100, this is perfect because it already comes laminated. And it's $8.99, and it actually comes with 2 different posters. One numbers 1 through 100, and then the other one is, of course, an ABC chart, great for phonetics, right? It's still in the packaging. Just came yesterday. But again, guys, these are already laminated, not too much work. And if your baby's between 2 and 5, when school does return, you don't want them to return completely blank because you dropped the ball as a parent, and it is hard to teach preschool. So, okay, the first step we're going to work with is setting up the environment. Put that alphabet chart up, sis. Put that number chart up, okay? All right. After that, you now have your numbers, you have your letters, you have this smooth way to display some of your child's work. Wonderful. In addition to that, I got 2 more posters, and for the space I created, I think that's going to be too big, but I am going to show you guys the space once I'm done creating it with these posters and, setting up the environment. But one of the things that my daughter is currently learning these days of the week and months. So again, Amazon already laminated, no more than $8. Can you see that? Days of the week chart, and it's still kind of rolled up, so we're going to have to stretch that one out, stretch this one out, and the months of the year chart, right? So again, I'm setting up this environment to display the things that I really want her to start learning. And also, I doubled up, and because I was in 2 different places. I was on Amazon and I was at Target in that school section, and I thought that I needed this, and I bought it. But I think I'm just going to go with the posters. But if you don't want the Amazon posters, in that $3 section, they also have the pocket calendars. Oh my God, I thought this was such a great deal. $3 pocket calendars, and then it has the display. This is important too because even with their age group, they're learning yesterday, today, tomorrow, right? Monday, Tuesday. They're learning days, and them being at home, and you don't want to get them in a fog. So this is good. What's today? What's today? That's good. And days of the week songs and all that good stuff. Beautiful. Okay, moving on. The other few things I got to set up the environment, I didn't really get to necessarily put on display, but I thought they were super cute and worth having. So this little apple is chalk surface, and this is a dry erase board. So I got both of these from that Target section as well, and this is going to be good for the practicing writing. Make sure you get your dry erase markers. For me, my daughter already knows how to write her first and last name, so in August we're going to start working on middle name, and this will probably be something I would use right away for that. And chalkboard, honestly guys, I really just thought this was cute. I was like, this is going to be cute in the environment. I actually already have hooks set up, so this is cute to kind of give it that school look. Along with that, I also got some things that you just have to have, and I'm going to be putting up more videos, of course, where I'm going to be giving you activities and assignments and different things you can do at home, crafts. I can't wait, guys. It's going to be called Craft Fridays. Hey. All right, so construction paper, of course, Dollar Tree. Why not? This I got from the Dollar Tree, and again, let me talk to you guys about the teacher corner at the Dollar Tree. That thing can be overwhelming, especially if you go to a nice Dollar Tree, okay? So look at it and look at what look for what you know your child needs to learn. So my child is working on phonetics a lot, so I got these basic letter sounds, because my 3-year-old's pretty bright, guys, and you guys are going to see along the way when I share some more content. I'm going to be uploading videos of her doing some of the activities and doing some of her academic work. Since she already knows how to spell her name, she spells my husband's name, she spells her dad's name. She can write my name if I tell her the letters. So she's pretty good at letter writing. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 letters she can write, and you'll be like, what the heck? But yeah, I want her to learn how to read, so we got to really push that phonetics. We started 2-letter sight words, so I got that. One of the things my husband has been trying to teach her to do is add, and he's been using his fingers and going, if I got one finger, what is that, right? So I got these in the Dollar Tree, in the teacher corner at the Dollar Tree. If your child is learning numbers, I think this would be a good way to do like the little dots and use 2 and teach them how to add, and I think that's a good way to go there. I might even do 2-letter sight words with this if I can. Put the E's and the O's and then the other letters on here. There's a couple things you can do with these, and I'm going to show you at some point. Also, ages 2 through 5, learning how to write kind of thing. Those big pencils, so hard to find, $2.99 at Target. Done. And I love this because it comes with a sharpener. This is my second pack. I didn't really need this pack, but I wanted to have one on standby. So, you guys, these are the basic things that I bought just to set up my daughter's classroom environment. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the results of that. So those were some of the new things that I purchased to create a new look beginning in August. However, we did start this in March or April, so I do want to point out just a few things that you absolutely want to have in this environment that are going to be helpful along the way. These beauties that they have at the Dollar Tree, this is a really old one of mine. However, I have so many of these, and these are so helpful. So I usually take one and put blank papers in, and then I'll take another one and put in work that my daughter has done already. So having a few of these on standby, and these are generally for magazines or something like that, but I just like the way they stand up on display in my little bitty space. So love this. And then also storage for all the supplies, right? That has to be in the environment. Absolutely. I remember as a teacher, I used to set these up even for my middle schoolers and have, like this bucket of stuff just right there on the desk when they got to class, and they were middle schoolers, so they need this, right? But this was $1, of course, at the Dollar Tree, and so is this. This is pretty small though. So what I'm thinking of doing is purchasing another one from Target. Target did have these in the school supply section, much larger, for about $3. So I'm probably going to purchase a new one, but these are important as well when setting up that environment, right? So with that said, I do want to thank you if you have managed to watch this entire video. And if you are a mother and you are looking to create that environment for your 2 to 5-year-old child, I do hope that this helped you in some way. Please continue to watch these videos as I progress in uploading this content. I'm learning. This is a new learning curve for me. I'm just going through this experience, and I just want to go through it with you and be supportive of you. Listen, moms, dads, you are your child's first teacher, and you got this. That's what you have to understand. You got this. And I want you guys to know that Philippians 4:13 says that you can do all things through Christ. Okay? That's all things. And he did not bless you with these beautiful seeds to let them down in this transition. So let me help you in that process. Stay tuned for my upcoming video. I am going to be crafting with my daughter, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, don't forget to subscribe, look at the notifications, and at the end of the video, I hope you enjoy the new visual of the academic environment with the supplies that I displayed in this video. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless you. I love you. We out.